moisture. And that is why we're here, because this content is going to give me some moisture for the day. I, so many thoughts and feelings. I don't even have Jaded Rose loaded, so let's do that. Should we spread the moist content? We might as well. Why not? This meeting is only going to be going for about an hour. I actually have a timer set for 11 a.m. Because I'm getting picked up between 11 a.m. and noon. But I asked them, they're coming from Washington and I'm in Oregon, so I asked them to let me know when they get off the freeway so then I can walk to the place where they're going to pick me up. Um, yeah, I'm all over the place. I just like, I can't even, I also like, I hate wearing bras. I just absolutely hate them. And I didn't want to wear a sports bra today because they get uncomfortable after a few hours, as do most bras. So I was like, what's going to be my least uncomfortable brassiere that I own? So I'm wearing my bathing suit top. It is probably one of my, like, other than the fact that when I sit this rolls up, I can just fix it when I stand up, but it like holds the breasts in nice, and it's super cute. um I love where it sits because it accentuates my curves. But I was like, we need a brassiere for today because we're gonna be out and about. We're gonna be doing, a good amount of stuff today. Like, I, we're gonna be playing it by ear. Like, I have pretty intense physical health problems that make it difficult to do certain things. But we're gonna be like starting out by like walking around the mall, I believe, and like going to an arcade and such. And I'm gonna bring my CBD pen, which actually I should probably make sure I plug that in so it is fully charged. I'm gonna be bringing my cartridge and my vape that has CBD oil in it, so then I can keep my body moving properly as I'm walking around and doing things. But I will be bringing my flower with me. Like, she watches my content. I would only assume that she knows that I'm gonna bring it with me. Um, there's no way that I'd be able to function through this day if I wasn't able to, in between adventures, take my medicine. Like, that will need to happen. Alright. Seaside, boom. But yeah, it is 9:56 a.m. I also thought about doing makeup, and I was like, no. For one, I don't really wear makeup very often. For two, it is probably going to be, well, not probably, it is going to be stupid hot today. The sun is already out. I'm already fucking sweating, and I haven't even been outside yet. So, that being said, I don't want to have to deal with makeup on my eyes where I'm like trying not to wipe my makeup off. Like, fuck that. I want to be able to just wipe my goddamn face when I start to sweat. So, no motherfucking makeup. Only reason I was even thinking about wearing makeup is because the person I'm going to be hanging out with, I know that they're going to be wearing makeup. So I want to meet their makeupness, but fuck it. I don't wear makeup very often. I don't want to wear makeup. Actually, a part of me kind of does want to wear makeup, but I'll just sweat it off, so there's no point. But we are live right motherfucking now, so come say hello, Cottontails. I'm gonna be live for about an hour, just chilling, chatting, getting some medicine in us, preparing for the day of activities. I'm literally, from the moment that I leave my house at like 11 to 11:30, I'm gonna be gone all day, pretty much. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Um, I'm so excited to actually have plans for today. Um, I'm excited. It should be a really good day. Alright, so let's finish spreading my moist content. Oh, no, not in a group. Share on a page. Yup, share on my page. Kottontale is moist. Accessible by the one and only link that is on my YouTube page. Takes you to the Facebook that I use for mild social interaction, and YouTube networking. We spread the content there, and sometimes people visit us from the Facebook. So nervous about today. Alright, while I'm thinking about it though, we do need to put our Vapola, put this bad boy on the charger, so that way, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still charged, but it could be the type of thing that when you don't use it, it like loses its charge. Like, I don't know, let's see if we can. Oh, it is. It's charging. It's warming up, so I'm gonna hit this bad boy. Ayo. Yeah, it does these little rainbow colors, letting you know it's warming the coil up. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-uh. 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 We were not expecting that. Been a hot minute since we hit that vape sola. Holy. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Uh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's grab some of my waters. Whew. So, that hit hard. Had not hit that in quite a long time, actually. Ugh. So it is officially 10 a.m. See, that's about where it curls when I'm sitting in a chair, so that's not too bad. But it like literally, I almost wish that I could find a brassiere that kind of fits the way this fits, all up here, because it does, it fits real nice. Oh my gosh. Have not hit my vape in a long time, and it just like, woo! I won't need CBD for a little bit. Whew. Oh my goodness, okay. So we've spread the content, perfect, and we spread it in more than one place. Sometimes I do a Snapchat, but I'm not going to this time. Alright. We spread that moist content. Now I can get Jada Rose loaded to perfection, although I wish that my vape would have had some CB or THC in it as well, because then I wouldn't have to load up my pipe. Oh man. But no, I honestly don't really see us getting anyone to come chill and chat with me, whereas, like, I do definitely hope to get someone to chat with me in this hour. I don't really see it happening. There's always the hope, always the hope that we'll actually get conversation via Club Kottontale, but truthfully, this motherfucking entity is just for me, to be me, to help myself with different things, so we're going to get Jaded Rose loaded to perfection. We're going to get our morning medicine in us, because other than that one little hit of my CBD vape, I have not had any medicine in us yet. My anxiety is so high, for lots of different reasons. Like, my anxiety starts going knowing that I'm hanging out with anybody, but especially someone I haven't seen in a long time, and I am trusting and relying on them to come this way to pick me up. I could go over there and just be standing in the sun for hours waiting for this person to come. If that happens, it happens. You know, so is life. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just also kind of worried about, like, me heading over there shortly after 11 a.m. and then just kind of like waiting, because originally we had planned to have her pick me up at 11, and then she said, I'll see you between 11 and noon. And I was like, that's a fucking hour. That is an hour. That is a long time to be like, I'll be there between these two times, just having me standing outside, swirling in the sun. Like, that's a long time. Um, so I'm hoping that they text me when they get off the freeway, and I'm hoping that I'm not already standing outside and have been in the hot sun when they're like, oh, I just got off the freeway. And I'm like, well, here's another half hour in the sun. Um, but I do plan on leaving here at 11 a.m. because I'm also going to pop over to the Rite Aid. That's where she's picking me up. Um, and see if they have some peppermint oil, because Walmart did not have any peppermint oil, and I want to get some peppermint oil so I can make a peppermint oil water spray that I can spray down all of my walls with to help deter spiders, at least from the bedrooms. I already know that I'll probably end up, I'm going to spray the bathroom too. The rooms that are inhabited most of the time, I'm going to spray those. Actually, I'm probably going to spray everything. It's going to smell like a fucking Christmas village down here, because I'm gonna go haywire with the peppermint. I really am. I fucking hate spiders, and I have legitimately killed a spider every day for the last 3 months, and about 3 spiders a day for the last 2 weeks, and I fucking hate it. I have already killed one this morning. Actually, it was a tiny one. But I went to the bathroom, and I sit down, and there's one that must have been dangling from the ceiling and got attached to my head, because it was dangling in front of my face. I'm just like, ugh. Like, I can't, like, it was a teeny tiny spider, so I'm just like, oh my god, and just rinsed it down the sink, and I'm just like, so it begins. So I guess that'll be an advantage of leaving today, is, I won't have to kill as many spiders. I also am bringing my bathing suit bottoms with me, just in case. You never know. We might end up going swimming or doing something that gets us wet. I don't know. When I put on my bathing suit top as our brassiere for today, I was like, might as well bring the bottoms just to bring them. I have my backpack packed and ready to go. The only thing that's not in the backpack yet is our medicine, because I'm currently using it. Although, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think that I needed it, because past Amber, she really filled the grinder, so thank you for that one. Um, Also, I'm officially on season 3 of Game of Thrones, and season 3 is the only season that I watched all the way through, and I put quotes up because there's so much from the first 2 seasons that I was like, I think the first time I watched it, because I was watching with other people, I didn't really watch it. There was a lot of, listening and observing, but, interacting with other people, so I didn't really get to watch the series, because rewatching it, I'm just like, yes, like, it's so good. Also, there's some bits of it that remind me of The Last of Us, which is super fun. I'm always in good spirits. What the fuck kind of statement is that? This person's like, oh, hello, it's good to see you in good spirits. I'm always in good spirits. It's funny that you say that because I'm actually so anxious right now that my hands won't stop sweating. So it's funny that you say I'm in good spirits. I'm not in good spirits whatsoever. I am nervous, anxious, sweating profusely, have to get this medicine in me and I don't want to. Um, I'm glad that I seem like I'm in good spirits. But see, that's why you should never go off of, I don't know, it's you can't just assume that people are feeling a certain way because they look a certain way or they're acting a certain way, because people who look like they're sad all the time are some of the happiest people. Like, there's a meme of Keanu Reeves where it was known as the sad guy meme, and he was like, I wasn't sad there at all. I was just enjoying my sandwich. Like, but I'm not in good spirits. Like, I'm in anxious spirit right now. I'm in sweating profusely, sitting in a bathing suit top and underwear, not in good spirits. In the aspect of living life to the fullest and always appreciating life for what it is, I'm always in good spirits. There is not a day that I wake up that I don't appreciate life. Even when I am so mentally low that I feel like I hate life, I still love life because I'm a mindful motherfucker. Anyone who actually tunes into the content would know that. But when you get a lot of lurkers who think they know what they're talking about, you get stupid statements like that. That's awesome that mixing flour helped you out. It's all about learning about how your body deals with certain things. And if you're a person who uses marijuana for medical things, you shouldn't just be toking it to toke it, because it's not going to help you the way that it would help you if you actually took the time to learn what things that you need and whatnot. My mom's been doing that too, where my mom will only get marijuanas that I buy. Because, like, I'm pretty picky. I'm actually very picky. Um, and I would say 8 out of 10 times when I choose a marijuana, it usually ends up being extremely dank. But speaking of high spirits, let's get this medicine in us. Get our moisture to flow, because maybe not. Maybe you haven't noticed the title, but maybe you did. And my title simply says, Cuntent gives moisture. Because I need the moisture from this content that we're having. Tis Saturbae. It is Saturday morning. It is just after 10 a.m. This meeting is going to go until about 11 a.m. So just under an hour now. It's been going for about 15 minutes. So just an hour-long meeting this morning to give us moisture, to get us through our day. Well, that doesn't matter either. Just because you are a patient and you have your medical marijuana card or whatever, doesn't mean shit. There's tons of people who have medical marijuana cards who haven't been properly medicating with marijuana for years. My mother included. My mother has been a medical marijuana patient, but she just kind of smokes it to smoke it. She doesn't actually think of a proper way to take her medicine and do it in certain dosages and things like that. The only way that being a patient would matter is if you're actually actively going to your doctor and they are giving you a prescription of how much you're supposed to intake. For example, they would say you need to ingest 2 grams of THC a day to maintain your yada 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 yada, so on and so forth. That's the only way that being a patient would be any different. And no worries, it's the internet, but I appreciate the apology. It's the internet. People are going to assume whatever they want to. Assuming usually makes an ass out of you and me, but people are going to assume. That's part of life. But yeah, no, as I mentioned at the beginning of this meeting hugely exists just to get me out of my house. Because I honestly, kind of wanted to cancel. Straight up. This person's saying they're going to let me know when they leave their house. I have no idea how far they live from me. That's funny. hoping today goes as amazingly as I think it's going to go. But truthfully, we have no clue. But we got our 420 command up. We have our bunny rabbit pitches giving that love and blowing out some smoke. I am going to get our medicine in us because we hit our vape one time, but that's strictly CBD. So my hip don't hurt. And my knee is nicely lubricated. But the brains are just like, So let's get the brains on the same plane as the body. Nice. Hell yeah. That's good that you're able to see the difference. I absolutely have no clue why the 80-20 mixture is what does me good. I just know that an indica gives me straight up headaches, and when I smoke sativa by itself, it just isn't enough. Yeah, of course. Of course. It's so scientific. They're like, the idea of being able to mix both of those in a microdose setting was initially your idea, and I appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome. And it totally is my idea. I have never, ever in my whole entire 420 lifespan, which is 17 years, I have never, 18 years. Fuck, it's been 18 years. 18 years. I've never experienced a person who mixes specifically a sativa and an indica. You get people that blend stuff all the time, like, ooh, let's mix this Cinderella with this Black Widow, and, you know, it's going to be delicious type of thing. But I've never encountered someone who actually, you know, is paying attention to what strain and so on and so forth. But I also have never, I only met one medical marijuana user, and I never really talked to them about how they medicated. They just told me what it did for them, and that's what led me to actually start smoking when I was 16, was the advice of someone who was already self-medicating with marijuana. But I've qualified for my card for a long time. Like, that's one thing that whenever I tell people the story of when the cops showed up at my house and they could smell that it was marijuana inside, and they're like, "Miss, is that marijuana that we smell?" And I'm like, "Yes, I self-medicate for medicine right now. You know." And they're like, "Do you?" I forget if they asked me if I needed my card or they asked me for my ID first. I think they asked me for my ID first, and then they entered it, and they're like, "Miss, do you need your medical marijuana card?" And I was like, "I do qualify for it. I just haven't quite done the steps to it. It's really hard for me to do certain things like that." And he goes, "I understand." And then we chatted for a bit. They gave me back my weed, and they left. So I'm pretty sure when they input my ID, it just pops up something. Like, who knows what it actually pops up. I always imagine it just, like, says something along the lines of known mental health challenges or some shit. But, like, he knew that I qualified for my card, and I didn't tell him that. So I think that those police monitors, when they put in your information, there's a lot of things on there. Basically anything you've ever told a doctor, anything you've told a policeman. Like, I feel like anything that you've ever told a state official, it goes into that database. And I'm honestly not mad at it. I'd rather you know that I have mood disorders and things like that than treat me with disrespect because you don't understand why I'm being erratic. Too many mental health patients end up getting the wrong arm of the law because, they haven't been honest about their elements. So the people that are dealing with them have no idea that you're paranoid schizophrenic because you haven't been going to a doctor. Doctors are very important to keeping you healthy, but especially if you suffer, or I wouldn't even say suffer, if you are challenged with mental health issues, get help. I don't give a fuck who you are. Even if you're just self-medicating with marijuana, you need to be talking to a therapist. You need to be actively trying to help yourself with all the things that you deal with inside of your brains. Because if you do not, you're never gonna live. Straight up. Shit, that moment went into almost 420 somewhere. Might as well wait the little less than a minute because it's almost 10:20. So we'll have our first toke of the day officially. Officially, my first toke of the day, first toke of this meeting, first medicine to help our moisture flow. Fuck, I'm nervous. Huh. Uh, I've done vaporizers. I don't like vaporizers. I don't like the way they taste. My vapes, those are vaporizers. Those are mini vaporizers. I don't like them. I don't like smoking at all, but that's just me. I wish that edibles did something for me so then I could just eat my medicine versus smoking it. Ooh, happy 420. Vaporizers don't have any flavor or taste. Because all a vaporizer does is literally vaporizing your weed into nothing. So that would be why it doesn't have a taste. They said I researched a better way of medicating, but it's quite expensive to buy the machine. So I went out and purchased one of a volcano vaporizer. So easier on the lungs, it's just after 2 bags you lose the taste of the cannabis, which I really enjoy. I find that it loses its taste initially. I don't like vaporizers. I just never have. Um, if I had to choose a favorite way of smoking, probably be a bubbler. Because a bubbler is kind of like a pipe, but it has water in it. So if I had to choose a favorite way that I like to smoke it, it would be that way. You're just using fancy words to say the exact same thing that I said, dude, and you do that a lot. I don't give a fuck for all your fancy goddamn terms, especially not when I'm literally having this meeting so I can leave my house and not be a fucking anxious mess while I'm hanging out with people. So you can go on with your bad self and all your stupid scientific words because I don't give a fuck about it. Alright. Wow. She must live in downtown because says that it only takes 22 minutes. And I know that my therapist is about 22 minutes from my area. So she must live in downtown Vancouver. Holy crap. Well, this is holy crap. I'm happy about that because it means that later on I'll get home earlier. Like I don't have to wait a long ass time to get home. Fuck me. Okay. Oh, we need to get the medicine in us. So then I can. Fuck, I am so nervous. I like almost canceled a bunch of times. Like she had messaged me yesterday going, "Are we still on for tomorrow?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" But inside I was like, I'm like, I just don't eat. I don't. Oh man. But a lot for me has changed in the last 10 years. So, we'll see. I don't know though. I don't know how much they've evolved because just texting with them, it feels like the exact same, and I don't like that. That honestly, first red flag is how similar the texting is from when we used to talk. Um, it just worries me. It worries me a lot, but I will have fun. My Snapchat has my location on. Um, my I have X amount of people who I give that location. I'm gonna be texting some of them, so like people will know where I am, and I'll have my phone on me the whole time, and I know how to fucking defend myself. So if I have to, I will fucking claw a motherfucking person's eyes out. But like literally, me and the brains have just been preparing for like any potential scenario, from like the best of the best to the worst of the worst, where I'm having to go fucking ninja on someone. I hope I never, ever, ever have to actually defend myself. I fear for the other person if I ever actually have to defend myself. Because I hit hard, I hit fast, and I don't stop. I don't like it. You know, I think we're going to bring Batman and Boulder with us, too. We have Blue Bear. But I seriously think we're going to need the Mooiisstt trifecta. The Moistly Hallows is what they've been known to become, and I think we're going to need them. Can't just simply have one of them. I think we're going to need to bring all three. The Moistly Hallows. Oh, man. I could just bring blue. Oh, no. We definitely need to bring all three of them. We need to have the trifecta. Amber, be nice. Thank you. The reason that I reacted the way that I reacted is because this person's like, oh, just to say your hair, love it, good choice on the color. My hair color is purple. Sure, I was born a brunette. That's my natural hair color. Purple is my hair color, though. If I would have been born with an unnatural hair color, it would be purple. For anyone who doesn't know me, I have dyed my hair purple more than any other color on the face of the planet, and it's always the color I go back to. It is the color that I will always end up with. So, for a person who is not new to my channel, who has seen me with many different hair colors, including the 100 shades of purple, for them to say something like that, I'm just like, this is just that 80s dollars nature that I'm always talking about. Like, of course it's a good choice of color. It's my hair color. Oh. And that will always stand true. I will probably interact with strangers better than I do with people who actually have built a rapport with me. Because if you're someone who I have met before, you have heard things that I've said before, we have built a connection, I expect more out of you than a complete stranger who has no fucking idea who I am. But that's all good. It's all good. Oh, please, universe, let this day be good. Let it flow so beautifully, so naturally. Let my body be good. Please, please, please. Let my knee and hip do okay today. Please let my knee and hip be okay today. Fuck me, please let my fucking leg be okay today. Really, really, really do not want the day to be stopped because I can't walk. Please, oh please, oh please. Manifest that. Plus, I'm going to have my CBD pen with me, so that will be helping with any physical pain. I'll have to bring my CBD rub with me, because that will also... Well, no, I feel like if I have my vape, I shouldn't need the lotion. Although I might need the lotion for my wrist. I don't know. But they're going to text me when they leave their house. So, this meeting will end before 11 if they send me that message. But I foresee them not leaving till after 11, because I already know that they're like putting on a whole fucking army of makeup right now. This person, I like Very rarely have I seen them without makeup, and the only time that well, actually, I've seen them without makeup quite a few times, but that's because I would hang out with them as they were getting ready. Um, I would go to say that they damn near wear makeup every day. And some people are like, oh, Amber, don't assume that's the person they were in the past. No, no, it's the person they are now because I went to their profile and I can see, unless she's putting a bunch of really old pictures with new timestamps, which I would hope that's not the case, but like every single picture she had with her son, makeup. Every single picture she was wearing makeup. The pictures where she wasn't wearing makeup, she still had foundation on. But that's how she's always been. She's never been the type of person to not wear makeup. So, I already know that she's probably just like doing hella makeup right now, and as soon as she's done with her makeup is when she's gonna head out. For me, I ain't wearing makeup. I thought about it, but it's gonna be hot today. Like, I'm already sweating. I've had a fan on me this whole time, and I'm not even outside yet. It says that it's only 62 degrees, but it says it feels like 70. So, it says it's only 70 degrees outside, but I don't know about that. How hot is it supposed to be in Vancouver? It says that Vancouver's supposed to be cooler. It's only supposed to have a high of like 81 here and like 78 there, so hopefully it's not too bad. I still won't be putting makeup on though. Fuck that. Fuck that. I thought about it though. It really came down to the fact that like A, I didn't really want to wear it, and B, it's gonna be warm, so I don't like. I'm already sweating. I don't want to be constantly sweating and then having to be like, uh, like wiping my face in a certain way to not mess my makeup up. I hate that. I love makeup. I hate when you sweat with it on. It's the sort of thing that you just have to let the sweat be. That's why, like, you see singers and stuff who are on stage and they're just profusely sweating. And some people are like, why don't they dab the sweat off? And it's like, for one, they're wearing a shit ton of makeup, and if they wipe their face, there goes the makeup. Because most makeups, when they get moist, they come off. Even the waterproof ones. And you can do those sprays and stuff like that, but like when you're like Beyonce up there fucking dancing your ass off for fucking 2 hours, your fucking foundation ain't gonna stay if you're wiping the sweat off your face. So, every picture you see of her is just pouring in sweat and like droplets coming off the tip of her nose, and I'm here for it. But that would be me, and I don't wanna have to sit there and dabble my face underneath my eyes constantly. I just want to be able to wipe my motherfucking face. What? No, 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 no. Okay. I'm really hoping one day we can further our friendship. We don't have a friendship. We have a relationship. You're an acquaintance. You're a random person that I have interacted with every so often on my channel, but you're not my friend. I'm sorry. So it should say, I really hope we can further our relationship and become better acquaintances, is what it should say, but it says friends. But I understand the amount of 80s dolls. They put trolls, which I don't call them that. The amount of 80s dolls that come in of us room torment you makes you very cautious. You're an 80s doll. You're the one who has the 80s doll tendencies. Other 80s dolls don't affect the way that I interact with a new person. How the person interacts with me. Don't act like a full repo. Don't try to pretend like you're some new person who had just came across the content 6 months ago. You came across my content 4 years ago via the Playroom. You chose to be an 80s doll like everyone else that was in that Playroom. Throughout the years, you have tried to mend your 80s dollish ways and tried to interact with a real person in a real way. But let's be honest, you're still fucking being an 80s doll. You're still trolly-oly-olying, but putting this, like, sticker on it and trying to make it seem like it's something else. Torment me? The only person that can torment me would be the actual person. The fact that you're so indulgent of an 80s doll just proves my motherfucking facts. I will never chat and party chat with you, ever. That will never fucking happen. See, yet again. So, to all the new people, this person who's talking to me right now, they've known me for 4 fucking years. They know a lot about me. They're just choosing to, I don't know, hear and see what the fuck they want to hear and see. But, I do not like playing video games with other people. I like to push myself to play Fortnite with people because I love Fortnite. And I'd like to have consistent people who I've made a connection with to play Fortnite with me. I will not play a random game. I will not get into a party chat. And when I did get into party chats, it was with people who I knew, or I was utilizing it in a way to desensitize myself to the hellaciousness that is a party chat. I do not get in party chats with random people. I do not make content to talk to random motherfucking people in hopes that it will flourish into some kind of online friendship. I make content to help myself. Everything about content triggers me. And then I'll desensitize myself to the trigger. This motherfucker has been adding to the triggers for a very long time, and it's just ridiculous. The only reason I keep them is because they're a good source of desensitization. It's the only reason I haven't blocked them yet. Real person. Just chilling, chatting, like, my content is always going to be the same. Hello and welcome to my club of Cottontales, a place for me to be 100% me and help myself mentally and physically along the way. I've been making my deliciously moist and just as random as fuck content for 5 years. That's right. July 14th of 2016, I decided let's start utilizing my YouTube in a way to help my mental, my physical, my interactions. Let's just utilize it. So we started. 5 years later, here we are and here we be, and Club Cottontale gives us that delicious moisture you see. It gives us an energy to help us be me and live our lives the way it was supposed to be. Now I'm gonna get Jaded Rose reloaded to boot and have myself some medicine with a little toot toot. So, maybe you want to chill and chat and enjoy the content you see, or maybe you want to be an 80s doll. Indeed, I really don't give a fuck. Load a bowl, take a toke, free your mind, and enjoy your moisture flow. Because in the end, there is only one person you have your whole life. And it ain't you, or you. It's yourself. Thank you, universe, for sending this. But, this is actually what I needed before hanging out with the person I'm going to be hanging out with. You fight 80s dolls with 80s dolls. That's always been the way. This is the way. This is the way. Yep, this is the way. Apologies only mean something when you don't continue the behavior for which you are apologizing for. And I already know there's probably new people seeing this like, damn, what a stupid cunt. And I'm like, whatevs. Because I'm going to interact with people the way that I'm going to interact with people. And especially if you're someone who is not new, whether to other people you seem new or not, I'm not going to sit here and just let you be... That's not how I roll. Oh man, I gotta make sure to text our best duder. He is one that definitely, like, he was one of the people that I reached out when we met Lady V, which, oh my gosh, so, that went smashingly. Like, it's been such a crazy, awesome week because Wednesday was our 5-year fucking contentery. Like, 5 years. Thursday we met Lady V. Yesterday, Friday, we had a very busy day. Got grocery shopping done. Did a successful flea treatment. And then today is Saturday, and we're going to be hanging out with an old acquaintance, an old friend. It's going to be interesting. I don't assume anything. I guess it is an assumption. It's always an assumption. But here in Club Cottontale, I observe, and I observe for years. 4 years of the same behavior. I'm not assuming anymore. Don't fucking come in here with that bullshitness. 4 years of doing the trolly nature, and I pointed out and I explained how you're being a fucking 80s doll. You know, I'm not even. This is what I think of that. Alright, so we're going to enjoy this medicine token, maybe one match. I feel like shooting some things in Fortnite will be a great way to add some moisture. They're going to text me when they leave their house, but I also have an alarm set for 20 minutes for 11 anyways. But they're going to message me when they leave their house, and it only is going to take them, you know, like 22 to 30 minutes to get here. So, as like literally she messages me that she's leaving her house. If I leave my house 5 minutes after that, we'll probably get, well, no, actually I'd still get to the Rite Aid before her. But see, that's another thing, is I'm purposely, it's a way of me being cautious, is I'm not having her pick me up at my actual cave. I am going to a public location that is literally like, it's, I don't want to call it a mini mall, but it's like a bunch of stores, so it's kind of like a mini mall. Although I feel like mini malls usually have a grocery store, and this does not. Well, it does have a Rite Aid, which has like a little mini grocery store in it, and it does have the Dollar Tree, which kind of has its little grocery store bits in it. So yeah, it's a mini mall. So I'm gonna have her pick me up at this mini mall, which is literally in the middle of a bunch of neighborhoods. Like, there's 3 neighborhoods, and I'm in one of those neighborhoods. So I felt like it was a very good central locale. So, I just want to say to anyone who is new, returning, just all the little motherfucking fluffy cottontails who tune into my content. This is, you know, my YouTube channel. Kottontale is Mooiisstt, formerly Amber Motherfucking Lewis, random content creator for 5 years. I make content for myself. I hope to have interactions with other people, because any interaction that I have with someone, I will be triggered. And then I can desensitize myself. I can help my social anxiety and all of my other bits that make it difficult to have an interaction with people. And that's why I hope to have the interaction. However, when you've been making content for as long as I have, you get more than one interaction with the same person over and over again. And I am going to watch, listen, and observe and lurk on your ass more than you're probably even lurking on me. And I will always, always talk and interact accordingly to how someone else is interacting with me. I give you the benefit of the doubt for the first, like, I don't know, 10 interactions, but when you're not listening, you're not being kind, and you're just not seeming to understand that this is my content, not yours, then my prerogative, my right, my content to do with what I want. So, I would hope that anyone who tunes into my content understands that this is not just some place for entertainment, for joy, or whatever. It is a place that's kind of like therapy. It's a place for me to be me 100% and help myself mentally and physically. I can't even begin to explain how it has helped my social anxiety, down to the fact that I actually interact with people online more now than ever and make consistent connections, and like I actually attempted dating apps. Like, there's so many things that I would have never done, never ever, if I hadn't started utilizing my content the way that I do. It's proven to me over the years how it has improved my mental, my physical, my all in general health. So I'm gonna continue to do it, and it does get me some, like, like Aurora's Melfi, uh, uh, or Jody. We know her as ex Harlequin X. There's so many individuals whom I've met, and I may not get to interact with them all day, every day, but there's people out there whom I've literally saved them. I literally give them hope just by being myself. And I'm like, that's beautiful. I'm like, I hope that it not only gives you hope, but it also helps you to strive to just be yourself. They're like, oh, that's the hope it gives me, is that I can be myself. With everything that I deal with, I can be me. And, there's been a couple times where those individuals have hit me up and been like, hey, sometimes it just is nice to have someone say that I'm here for you. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, that is nice. It's nice to know that just someone is there. I would love to have someone like me to look up to, but I am my own muse. I am that person for myself. And it's shitty, but it is what it is. It makes me who I am and even stronger, but it does kind of suck to kind of realize that I don't really have like that everyday confidant that I talk to about every little thing. Like when I'm feeling, ugh, they're the ones that tell me it's okay and that, everything is going to be okay and that the brighter days are to come. Because, those are the things you need to hear. And you say it to yourself, but you need to hear it from someone else. And I already know that's going to be a romantic person. I already know that's going to be my future prince, is going to be that person who, gives me that, gives me a hug and tells me that I don't need to be strong. They can be strong for me. I don't have anybody like that. I have people who support me and who are awesome, but even like my biggest support system, which is my best duder, Raymundo, I don't hit him up with as much things. I really kind of like, I pick and choose, and I'm very mindful because he's got a lot on his plate. So it's like I don't have someone that I am that ultimate strength from. But it's nice knowing that I am that person for other people, and I can be that person for myself. Just wish I didn't have to. I think that everyone should be able to have someone that they can cry on their shoulder, so to speak. And don't have a lot of shoulders to cry on, so I have Blue Bear though. And Blue Bear is always right. Like, that little motherfucker, he told me I wasn't going to get more sleep, and I still tried, and we didn't really sleep. I think we just kind of rested. He's always right. I'm never going to get used to that. But I don't ever want to get used to it because I want him to always be there to help me. Something that's so scary with, constantly helping your mental health and striving to find medicine that will help you is that some of the medicines will take away some of you. And they always say, oh, we don't want that, you have to feel like yourself, yada yada yada. But it's like, you're giving me medicine to help with my DID and my mood disorder, so how is, like, and I was talking to Hosey Posey, and she said that she's heard it many times beforehand, from individuals like myself, where we're scared that they're gonna disappear. Like, we've learned to like live with them and listen to them, and some of them, like Blue Bear in my case, they help us. And what if they disappear? And Hosey was like, that is a very big fear that I hear from a lot of people. And she just reminded me that the medicine is supposed to make you better. If you feel anything that you don't like to feel, that's when you just say something. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you also have to be taking the medicine for like a while before you even know how it does for you. Like, when I was learning my ratios for my marijuana, it took a while. I had a lot of headaches, a lot of like frustration, a lot of wasted medicine and money to figure out my perfect ratio. But once I figured it out, I saved money, I was medicated for longer, like, just so many different benefits. And that's why we're going to look into the alternative first. I feel like I'm not going to be able to 100% have alternative, and it just kind of sucks. But for now, I would say probably like 85 to 90% marijuana does the trick. But that 10 to 15% is hellacious. And we definitely need more for that. But I'm very thankful that we have something that, puts us at an 85, 90%, being able to flow with life and be mindful, because that's what medicine does. It helps us to be that individual that we already are, but when you're not medicated, you are erratic. And it depends on the individual and the different things that you deal with, because every single person is different. Squeeze me? So weird. I don't know if, like... Because R2 enables shuffle, and it's so weird. It used to do it, like, you just press it and you could see the change, but now you don't see the change until you move out of it, and it's just so odd. I don't even know how it got put on accidentally, because we ain't trying to have that. I am gonna sit, enjoy this medicine, and maybe do a match, because I feel like shooting some things in Fortnites will be a good way. At least I'm not sweating profusely anymore. Can I just say thank you for that one? I'm finally to a good temperature. My hands are still super palmy, but at least I'm not like overly warm to where I can't tell which part of my body is producing the moisture. So my hands are palmy, but my hands are probably going to be palmy until like I'm hanging out with the person and we've been hanging out for a little bit. Like oh God, it's like a what's that game? It's not Uncharted. Stranded Deep. It's like Stranded Deep all over again. We're scare roused because I'm so excited for the day. I'm terrified as well. Oh man, let the day be wonderfully moist. All will be good. We affirm it, we manifest it, make it be so. Curiosity. Oh yeah! Two opinions. Two opinions. I can feel the dick lights. I swear. It's like we just love dick so much. It's like we always know when we're getting a good dick in. So thank you so much to the two beautiful opinions that are on this delicious content gives Mooiisstt-ure meeting Tis Saturbae, and we have a like for content, a like for dick. Whether you like me or you like dick, I like both of those things too. So thank you for your little click, leaving your opinion. I love a good dick like. Thank you. I think that people think I'm lying when I say that if you really want to hurt me, don't leave an opinion. Like, cause that dick like gives me so much moisture. Like, I love it. I'm not even ashamed to admit. No, I'm never ashamed to admit anything, but I like that dick like more than I like the Kottontale like. That's the only dick I'm getting. So thank you. How you doing? I knew it. I just knew it. Whenever we have, not whenever, but most of the time when we have consistent lurkers who are just watching and not saying shit, always an opinion. Always an opinion. 85% of the time. And I would say 85% of that time, it's a dick like. Oh, I love dick too. Yo, yay! Thank you, universe. See, I knew the universe had a ploy and a plan, because it always does. And that's why we made the content this morning. Yeah, we had to do a lot of coin flips to decide things, but hey. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, hey, Mermy. How you doing? How you doing? Oh man, that's so awesome. Cause I'm still waiting for a message. A message? It sounded like I said a massage. Oh, I wish. I wish. I want a massage so bad. So badly. But perfect, Mermy. You can sit and chill. And I'm sure you've got a bowl loaded, but I'm smoking. How you doing? I'm doing all right, actually. The medicine is hitting right. Fucking delicious ass opinions to keep our fucking moisture flowing so deliciously. Content for moisture, and that was obtained. Originally, I planned on ending the meeting around 11, but I'm waiting for. She's gonna text me when she leaves. I think she lives in like downtown Vancouver or something because she says that it'll only take about 20. The GPS said 22 minutes. So she's gonna message me when she leaves, and I'm meeting her at the Rite Aid. So you already know, like I could literally end this meeting and take my happy house that way. So what we're doing right now is finishing getting our medicine done. Mom, this is only my second bowl of the day. This is my mom right now. Baby girl. She's like, it's almost 11 a.m. and you've not even finished your second medicine of the day? What are you thinking? I'm thinking that the universe had other plans and it gave us some moisture via the content and 80s dolls, and then, the medicine just kind of pushes it. Oh, 247. I hope hashtag money has a good day. Yep, see? What? But it's okay. I'm finishing it now. I also am going to be bringing some stuff with me, which I need to do that. Why not do it right now? I like. Actually, no. My mom's like, no, you don't. You finish that bowl before you get dressed. Because really, I already have. I decided to wear my bathing suit top as like my brassiere for today. So I'm gonna wear this underneath my fuck. It's my tank top that has like a corset type of thing on it. And then I'm gonna wear my purple shorts, the dark purple shorts, and there's actually some purple in my top. You can see the purple. And then I'm gonna wear my shorts over that. I haven't decided on the shoes. I think I'm gonna wear closed-toed shoes only because I think those are more comfortable than my sandals. And since I'm gonna be on my feet a lot more today, I think it'd be better for me to wear my tennis shoes versus my sandals. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I love this. This torrid. I absolutely love this top. And just in case, I don't think we're going swimming or anything like that, but just in case I am bringing my bathing suit bottoms, they're in my bag. That's something. Blue Bear's already in the bag. I already have a change of underwear and my bathing suit bottoms in my bag. Only thing left to go in that is my medicine and Jaded Rose, which Jaded Rose will be the last thing that I pack up. So, but cheers, Mermy. What a great meeting. Thank you, universe. The universe sent us lurkers and a individual who just has such 80s dollish tendencies. And I don't even like to call them an 80s doll because they claim to be a real person, and they like to say things like, it hurts me when you assume that I am a troll. And I'm like, I said 80s doll. The fact that you prefer to say troll over an 80s doll just shows me that you're exactly what I think you are. But anyways, it doesn't matter because we got 80s dollish energy, we got lurking energy. I already know we've had returning, and I know we got some new little fluffy cottontails. Like, truly to the new people, I hope you enjoy this moist content. Try not to drown. But like, oh, water wings. That's a good one. And then for my mermy to come in. Because she was one of the people, the two main people that I was going to text when I am, like, out and about is my mermy and my best duder. Those are the two main people that, like, I want them to know where I am. So like when I'm in Washington, I'll be like, I'm in Washington now. I'm at the mall now. Like, and I did turn on my location is turned on Snapchat, Mom. So you'll be able to view my actual location on Snapchat. So if you want to check that at any, like you could check it right now and make sure that I'm in the area that you think I'm in. Am I in my cave? Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I shared my location with you. I've only shared my location with X amount of peoples. So, and I'm pretty sure my mermaid is one of those people, but you never know. So, let's go. This the way you know. Alright, it is officially 11 a.m. Oh, yep, right there. Bam! But yeah, I have quite a few, Raymundos, my best bitch, my mermy, Jessica, who is not a best friend, but she is just such a close friend. Same thing with my Cassie. Save. But yeah, um, and then, I'll be texting you in general, letting you know my location. So that's another thing. If you wanted to get even more intense, I could text you like, I'm here at the Vancouver Mall, and if my fucking thing don't say it, you could be like, excuse me? Like, but that's just it, is like, if that was to happen, something is bad. Because if I'm texting you that I'm one place and my phone is saying I'm not, that is bad. Because when I text you that I'm at the mall, I should be at the mall. I'm just, a lot has changed, and this person I'm going to be hanging out with, we have had so many fun times, but a lot of those fun times had red flags amongst it. And, I'm very excited to hang out with them, but I am extremely nervous. And I just want to have fun. I think that it's going to be super duper fun, especially because they kept mentioning that they just want to, like, they want us to have a good Saturday. And they were like, I want to take you out. I pay for everything, kind of like a date. And they were even, making sure that my favorite colors were still purple and green. And then they asked me my favorite flowers and my favorite drink. And you don't ask someone their favorite flower unless you're thinking about buying them flowers. So I'm very excited for today, but because, I would be stupid to not be, very cautious because of the history. But it has been 10 years. It has been a fucking decade, you guys. So much evolves in a decade. You know what I mean? I look at the last decade for me, and from level 24 to level 34, level 24 was when I started when at level 22. Level 22 is when I recognized that I needed help with what was going on in my brains. And I tried to just go and just give me medicine, is what I told the doctor. Just give me something to help me work. I was terrified of what they wanted to give me. I never went and got that medication, and I never took it. Never even tried. I'd already been self-medicating for about 4 years at that point. So at 22, that's when I really started utilizing marijuana in a 100% medical way. Utilizing it when I had a panic attack. Smoking extra if I was going to be going and doing something. Just things like that. And then from the age of 24 to 26, I did a lot of growing, evolving, self-reflection. From 22 to 24 is when I absolutely learned that I am who I am. I'm a woman. Very beautiful, strong, dominant, with some masculine traits, but I'm all woman. And, I spent a good portion of my life wondering, am I? Am I supposed to have a vagina? Like, I've went through such a crazy journey to where I am now, so I haven't seen this person in a decade. Actually, it's been over a decade. It's been 11 years. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I think we're going to have a blast today. And I just want to say thank you to you, Club Kottontale, and especially thank you to me because I'm the one that brings the entity about and technology. Thank you, technology. But without this meeting, I don't think that my moisture would be as flowing right now, and I wouldn't be as excited for today's adventures. Oh, did I put it up wrong? Let me see. Is it not water wings? Is it just water wing? it up for me. So let me see. Let's go. Yeah, water wings. Well, it's not working, but it would have said tread lightly in the moisture that is Club Cottontale. It's just a nice little, to newcomers so you don't drowneth in the moisture that is Club Cottontale. But apparently water wings didn't want to work. It's a quite newer command, so it makes sense. Goodbye, Repo. I hope you enjoy your life, because if you actually were a real person, you wouldn't constantly put up this type of shit. Am I supposed to have sympathy for someone who constantly actions are louder than words? So, like, you say that my channel helps you, but if it really did, you would actually follow the rules that are... Everything that you just typed was being an 80s doll, bro. I'm gonna call you the way that it fucking is. I'm gonna say what I want to say, because guess what? This is my content. You've been here for 4 fucking years. I will fucking get rid of you. If you don't want to fucking finally learn in the 4 years that you've been here, I will finally fucking get rid of you, because I don't need extra stress on a day where all I wanted was gaining moisture. And you always do this. You always come in on meetings where I'm a little bit more erratic. I'm talking about mental health more often. Like, I'm just painting the fucking pig pink because that's what it is. So stop acting like a fucking cunt and be the real person that you claim to be. Stupid motherfucker. I've interacted with this person for 4 fucking years, and they think that I'm an idiot, apparently. Thank you, Mermy, because that is right. See, the sad part about it is that my Mermy has been lurking. My mom only started typing within my channel probably the last year and a half. But she's been watching it for a long time. And, like, there's people that she's like, man, that person's been here for a long time doing that same type of stuff. I'm like, I know. I know. So it's funny to me that, I mean, it's been 5 years, and it's like, I think people think that in 5 years I'm, like, supposed to get stupid or something. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Testing, testing. Can the Mermy still hear me? Type if you can still hear me, Mermy. Sometimes, when I switch microphones, it gets a little fucked up, so I just wanna make sure that my Mermy can hear me. Ooh, that's a good stretch. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh. Yay! Okay, awesome. I'm gonna get dressed real quick, because we're gonna have another medicine. It's like I can feel... Ever since you typed the what? Like, what? Why have you not had the medicine, baby girl? Especially because my mom knows who I'm hanging out with today, and my mom already knows, like, all of the stressors that I may have with that. I can hear you. Yay! Yeah, sometimes the camera is good, like now. Other times, like, I don't know why the microphone just, like, chooses to stop working on it. But, so these are my biker shorts I'm wearing. See, it's like the dark purpley color, and then it totally matches the dark purple color in the bathing suit top. And of course, my traditional shorts. I gotta get a new pair of these, because eventually these are gonna, like, wear out. Like, but fucking, oh, I love these shorts so much. Da, 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 da. Ooh, yes. Oh, it looks so good. Got my full mirror. Ooh, see, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And then, last but certainly not least, I fucking love this shirt. So this is actually, it's an altered shirt now, but this is a Miley Cyrus shirt. I think I bought it. It's Miley Max. It says Miley Cyrus and Max Azira. I want to say it was a Walmart thing back in the day, but it was super cute. It used to have sleeves, like little cap sleeves, but I turned it into a tank top because it's a very old shirt, so the armpits were very questionable, so I cut those off. And I actually prefer it as this, like, I think it's a razorback. I think that's the style. Or muscle tee would be thicker, so this I think would be razorback tank top. That is like literally my fave type of shirt to wear. Oh yes, oh it looks so cute. OMG's, and then you can see a little bit of the bathing suit. I like how that's sitting, and you can't see the back straps at all. Oh, it's so cute. Yes. Yes. I don't know how I feel about the straps though. I don't know. I feel like it might add like a bit of a punk rock to it, maybe. I don't know. Oh, and then I'm gonna be wearing my floral fuck hat. So, and I felt like the colors. Oh yeah. See that goes real nice. I was thinking about wearing my other one, but I'm definitely going to go with the floral one. Especially because I love the way this floral looks with this. And then we have, this purple is in the hat as well. So, but I love how like this is white lace and this is black pretend lace, but it's still like, it's got the black, the white. It's all so good. But I'm just going to be wearing my hat backwards. I'm not going to put it on right now. But, see, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this. But I think, like, it's alright. But, like, it kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like when people have, like, the crisscross thing. I don't know. I feel like it adds a certain thing. Plus, I'm going to be wearing a backpack anyways, so this might actually not be so bad because the backpack will lay on this, so that might actually be better. Okay. But yeah, finishing touch will be the hat, which I'll have to make sure to put some of these hairs down with some water. These ones are still doing okay, but these ones decided to be a little bit of a butthole. Yeah, just a little bit. But how cute am I? And then when the sun gets in my eyes, a huge reason of wearing these types of hat is that when the sun's in my eyes, I can flip it this way, and you see how it perfectly covers my glasses. And then it's still super cute. The purple, oh, this shade of purple it's bright. I love it. I actually prefer a darker shade. You know what? The hat's feeling so comfy today. Sometimes it's uncomfortable initially. Ooh, see, I don't know. I feel like the hat brings in this a bit more. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling so fucking just like...
Oh, look at adorable. And definitely a good idea, no makeup, because I don't want to have to deal with sweating any of that off. Like, I'd look so cute if I did have some makeup on, but meh. Cute no matter what. You already know. Shaking your cotton always. I'm always shaking my cotton tail. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah, no, I know. One advantage of being me is that I do indeedly not needeth the makeup. But yeah, hello motherfuckers and welcome to my club of Cottontales. We just got the completedness for the day, which was simply just getting dressed. I was already wearing essentially my underwear because I'm wearing this bathing suit top as a brassiere today, but we got the rest of the way dressed. I'm going to finish having my medicine. This is only my second bowl of the entire day, so we're going to finish this, get another one reloaded, and then I would say probably about like 15 minutes from now, this meeting will come to an end, because I'm simply just waiting on someone to message me that they're on their way, and it's only going to take them, about 20 minutes to get to me, and it will take me about 5-10 minutes to get to the place that I'm going to meet them. So, I'm excited though. Definitely have a lot more moisture in me having the meeting, so I'm so thankful, and I'm so glad that my mermaid was able to pop in. Like, we were already having, lurkers, $80 actions, all sorts of things, and then my mermaid pops in. Like, that's what's up. Oh, that's booty. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. That's something I'm due right now is gather stuff. I'm going to take this with me because I don't want to travel with my little jar. Plus, I honestly am not sure if that would be enough. It would be enough if I was staying home, but I need to plan ahead. I need to have plenty of mine. So I'm going to be taking all of my indica, which I won't be using all of my indica. Like literally, I would say probably a nug this size would literally go with all of that. So I'm going to bring this, and then we'll be packing our pipe in my awesome Where's Bart Where's Bart pouch. We'll put Jaded Rose in that, along with our crumble, and at least our tool to... Actually, we'll be bringing this tool and this tool. I'll need both of those, and then we'll bring the grinder, my lighter, get everything. I'm going to go ahead and actually put this in... maybe that's not... Well, no, it definitely fits. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to smell like weed regardless, but... Oh. There we go. Smart. Little dryer sheets. How you doing? That was a last minute ingeniousness. That was probably Blue Bear, because Blue Bear be in here. Way Blue. I mean, let's be honest, Blue's in here. He's always with us, but Blue Bear be that projective DID. I remember the day when Hosey Posey told me about that, and I was just like, Blue be what? You know what I mean? She sent me a message. I'm sweating my ass off, LOL. I'm glad that she gonna be sweating just as much as me. I think today is gonna be really fun. I really do. Oh, I know, reload. I know, that's literally what I was getting ready to do. I'm so glad you typed that though, Mom, because it's still 11:19, and I got weed in hand, pipe in hand, shabam! And it literally just hit 11:20, so thank you, my mermie, for typing that. She typed that 4 minutes ago. Fuck me. Man. You know what's crazy, mermie, is I really only make people moderators because, like, they're people that, I mean, you're my mom. Like, you're a person that I want to recognize, so it's easier for me to recognize. Cheers when you have the little blue wrench. And there is things that you can do because you have that blue wrench, but I don't really care for you to do it, and that's why I know you don't either, because for you, you're like, I don't really care about that blue wrench. But it's funny is how the fact that you interact with me and talk with me, that's kind of what a moderator would do anyways. So cheers to that. I love you so much. I'm so glad that you're here. It's about time to wash my pouch. Yeah, definitely. Definitely about time to washest the pouches. But we're gonna put our crumbly bits in there. Well, honestly, I'm pretty much all put together. I just have to put socks. Ooh, that's the last thing I need to choose. Some socks. Let's see. We got our Flora as fuck hat on. Ooh, Cinderella would be a good one because she is my fave. Got Pocahontas, Jasmine, Ariel. Ooh, maybe we should go with Ariel. Rainbow loves Ariel. They're both a blue color, and there's a blue in the hat. You can kind of see how these both. So, Ariel or Mulan? What do you think, Mermie? If I was a person that did like one of each, I would do one of each, but I don't do one of each. So it's either gonna be Ariel or Mulan. But yeah, there's blue colors in it in both of these. Ariel, see, that's what I was kind of leaning towards too. Especially because we're gonna have our SpongeBob, so it's like we have a whole little under the sea theme. Under the sea, and then I even have a bathing suit top on. It just like, it makes sense, right? Ooh. Ow, almost. I had left my drawer open, so I decided to try to toss my socks over. It almost made it. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day. Cheers. So we're gonna finish this, and then I'm probably going to reload the last little bit that is in my grinder. Or maybe I should leave that for future Amber, because it has one bowl in it. Oh, gotta spray myself. I'll do that last. Spritz myself with my perfume. I did already put on my pheromone perfume by Pure Romance. I put some here, here, and then I always put it like on the top, kind of like on their faces, on the tattoos. But I'm also gonna spritz myself with, I think I'm gonna just go with one of my body sprays, not my actual perfume. But I definitely, gotta smell good. I know I already smell good because I took a shower, but, I gotta smell extra good. Make sure we got our deodorant. I'll probably spritz another spritz of deodorant just because it's gonna be a warm day, and yeah. You are set. You already know. Ah, yeah, see, I was hoping this would happen. My little tuft of purple hair sticking out the top of my hat. It's so cute. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that in there for future Amber because I'm gonna have to grind up more, but I don't want to have a shit ton in it while I travel. So, grinder go in, crumbles go in, okay. Tools go in because that is very important, and tools are gonna get wrapped in a paper towel so I don't lose them. And then Jaded Rose will also get wrapped in a paper towel before she gets put into the pouch because it will most likely leak, but we have our nice little pizzity pouch that fits, Jaded Rose, my lighter, and then the grinder along with the crumble. So, very nice, very nice. And let it rain and clear it out. And let it rain and clear it out. Probably eat a banana before I head out. And that's the only thing I haven't done, is I have not eaten. But I will eat a banana before I leave, and then maybe take one of Rainbow's string cheeses or something, just so I have food in me, because not having food in you can cause you to, like, not do so well in the heat in general, but especially if you're going to be having, like, an intense, or, like, it's, we're both, like, it's funny as she just messaged me, and we're pretty much, like, having, like, the exact same feelings about today, but it should be fun. Like, I don't know, it's been, well, but I was trying, that is why, I'm not hungry because I haven't medicated enough. I'm having a second bolio of the day, and let's be honest, I'll probably, when I end this meeting, I'm probably going to reload Jaded Rose and just, like, have a toke to myself, because I don't have to leave my house until I get the message from her saying, like, hey, I'm on my way. But I think this is the last hit in the meeting. Thank you to all the lurkers, perkers, and incognito Cottontails, because there has been quite a bit of use. But a special thank you to my Mermie for coming and chatting with me here at the end bit. Very lovely and very awesome for you to have popped in. Like, get some last bunny rabbit bitches, giving you guys some moist kisses. Purple and green, of course. Love in the form of my favorite colors, and mwah, the moistest of kisses. Owl is your grand for me. What? Owl is your grammar beat. I feel like it's like punny, but I also really like owls, which is funny because my grammar me, she actually liked owls as well. But anyways, look at you distracting me. Well, yeah, of course. I know that. But anywhoosies, it is time for me to say au revoir. Ciao, Cottontails. Until next time, which only, oh fuck, only the universe truly knows when that will be. So, until next time, and always, please, please be kind to yourself and everyone else. And we'll see you next time. Bye.